Hi everybody and welcome back to Betrayal at Krondor, where we're in the sewers and we just rested and yeah, we need to find our way through the sewers to maybe hopefully arrive at the palace, because you know the gates broke. That's the big obstacle in a way. Gates broke. Still, I find it hilarious. And there's a ladder which we just walk right through, which may well lead to the palace. I seem to recall vaguely that that was how we eventually arrive, via ladder, but I also remember that there was more than one ladder. Let's see. There's a locked grate up there. Shall we try to open it? Of course we will. Nothing that Locky likes to do better. Except from using his danger bump, of course. Can't open it? Well, we have a lot of those. We might as well try. A couple of times. Because, worst case scenario, it's going to hone his lockpicking skills. Yes, abilities have increased. Let's try one more time. Nope, can't open it. We're not losing any lockpicks, so that's, well, that one, but we still have 30 left. No. Okay. Since our abilities haven't increased once more, we just have to wait a second. I'm going to take a look at the map in case we need to get back here. Oh well, it was near the entrance. I'll find it again. I hope I don't get lost here. I do remember that one time one of my playthroughs of this game, and as I mentioned, I haven't once actually finished it, but one of my playthroughs I ended because I was stuck in a dungeon and couldn't be bothered to find my way out. It was just too much hassle. That says something about my laziness, but I guess it also says something about the nature of the dungeons in this game. They're not... Well, then again, between that time and now I have played Daggerfall, so I guess I'm kind of immune to the horrors of dungeons. At least a little bit. See, at least these are leveled clearly. Those are not three-dimensional, and those don't have... Oh well, all the horrors that Daggerfall... Oh no, I didn't want to talk about it. Incidentally, gotten a few comments and messages about that lately. I still intend to finish Daggerfall. No mistake about it. It's just... I need time and nerve for that game. You'll understand that. As soon as I have those, which might be soon, I'll continue. Something I've actually been thinking of is just finishing the Daggerfall LP and not uploading until I am finished, so that's going to be a nice surprise for everybody. So at one point I'll just say, hey guys, you know, I got like 100 episodes of Daggerfall for you, and everybody is going to be happy. But we'll see. We will see. So, anything interesting here? Also, yeah, as I mentioned in the last video, I'm really happy about the reception this LP is getting from you guys. I'm grateful to all of you. The old faces or aliases and the new ones, about the helpful comments, about the fun comments, generally about the comments, and... Okay, there's another ladder, unless that's the one we've been before. No, it hasn't. It's not. But what I'm really happy about, even more so, that's something in that corner, is the fact that I seem to have inspired quite a few people to actually play the game for the first time, and that's just something I'm really proud of. You know, because actually that's really flattering me. There's a corpse. Are those poisoned or spoiled? No, they're regular. How about that? But it's a 7%, but it still might be worth a bit. Actually... 51, okay. I can sell that for a bit. Also, I appear to have inspired... Oh yeah, good. Some people to read the books. The Rift War books by Raymond Feist, and Yeah, that is a box. I'm going to sniff if there are traps. Tarps! And I haven't read those books, but I'm getting a lot of feedback on them from you guys, and most of you, I think all of you actually, say that they're pretty decent. Since I've just heard vague bad things about them before, I'm actually happy to hear that. I might give them a look. Scent of Zarek. Yeah. Sniff those boxes. No. Okay, more rope. Yeah, because I think we need a rope at some point in this dungeon. Might be wrong though. Any more? No. Okay, this is where we came from. Turn around. See if we can get up that ladder. There was a ladder, wasn't there? Wasn't there? Yes, there is. It's just poorly rendered. Yes, try to open it. Nope. Nope. Damn it. Okay. Well, I'm not too worried about getting into the castle, because I seem to recall that whenever I played it, I didn't really have any troubles. It was just a matter of finding the right ladder. Who knows where those other ones lead. Maybe they actually lead to the castle as well, and you can get in them easily if you have a high enough lockpick skill. Maybe they lead somewhere fun. But hey, nothing I can do about it. Is there somebody there? There is. Okay. Oh, they're well trained too. We are certainly not well trained. Combat! How very nice. Can't get to it. Well, those guys, I don't know. I'm not completely sure if I remember who those are. If they're just regular thieves or... Because that's sort of Assassin's Guild. A little bit like the Dark Brotherhood in the Elder Scrolls games. They look exactly like those. You defend. And the other two, you can just... Yeah, it's off to a good start. Well, you're all decently armed and armored, so this shouldn't be a problem. I just am a bit worried about Owen, but... Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Oh well. My mistake. Actually, can you get here? No? You get down here, so we're going to group up a little bit. Very good! Okay, keep on defending. And you... hit this one. Oh, very nice. They ain't so tough. You... yeah, again, grouping up. That never hurts. Just so... we can turtle a bit around Owen. There are actually, I've been chatting about this in comments with Lucky Lawmaster. There are area of effect spells in this game, and yes, that's really, really cruel considering the 3-man party and the tiny combat area, and the lack of effective healing spells. But yes, those are instances when it's obviously a bad idea to group up. But this worked fine. Yeah, but they sometimes, I think, have poisoned weapons, and Goreth has been hit. Say anything? Normal. Okay, good. Can I? No. Okay, let's see if they have anything. There we go. Ooh, nice things. Hammer, another lamprey. Good. You have room. Those are the first things I'm going to throw out, the weapons. But not if I don't have to. 14 gold. Nice. And is that the last one over there? Or is it just a shadow? Nope. It's a person. Healing powder? Oh yeah, I'll take it. He just has a regular sword, I think. Yeah, regular broadsword, that's not worth too much. And regular rations. You can take all of them because you have so few. And keep on keeping on, hugging the left wall. Eh. There we go. Yeah, navigating dungeons is just a pain. That's one thing I really don't like about this game, is the awkward navigation, but I guess that's just a minor flaw. Nothing that actually robs me of any pleasure playing it. We still have Owen's trap sniffing going, so let's go to that one. That chest. Nope. Another rope. Yeah, the game really leaves no doubt about what's needed in here. I guess it's fair of the game. Because older games like this, older RPGs, they're not always as nice as actually hand you the items that you need. In Daggerfall, such a situation might well mean you have to travel across half the world just to get what you need to succeed in this one dungeon. Yes, try to open this one as well. Nope. Nope. Don't exactly know how the leveling system works for the skills, if it's actually useless to retry that often, but since we have the lockpicks, I don't see what harm can come of it. Okay, try again. Nope. No use in trying one more time. Let's just head on. How big can this place be? Someone whistled. Turning around, Locky felt a stone sink in his gullet, fearing that they have left themselves open to attack by yet another band of Nighthawks. Nighthawks, that's what they are, those assassins. To his great surprise, however, a familiar friend stepped from the shadows. By the 12 gods, Locklear, you're here! So that's Senior James right there. It's just like you, Jimmy. I haven't seen you in 7 months. Now I just realized. Somebody, I think it was Mr. Knight, commented about the hair and the mustache of Locklear. It's obviously not just funny to us. I haven't seen you in 7 months. Then I rescue you from a band of Nighthawks, and the first thing you want to talk about is my bloody change of hair color. He colored his hair? You're getting weirder and weirder by the minute, Locklear. It's not even the hairdo, it's the color. What's going on around here? The front gate is smashed and there are Nighthawks loose in the sewers. I guess it wouldn't be better if they were caged in the sewers. It would just lead to more questions. Not Nighthawks. Imposters. Somebody has been trying to convince Prince Arutha that the Guild of Death has re-established operations here in Krondor. That's the Nighthawks, the Guild of Death. And is using the sewers as their hideout, hoping that the Lancers will come down and clean out the place. In doing so, I think whoever is running this game hopes that the Lancers will root out the Mockers while they're at it. I think the Mockers are the Thieves Guild or something. Yeah. What? Take out the Guild of Thieves? Doesn't seem likely from all the things you've told me from your days as a Mocker. Oh, he has a dark past. More to the point, we know now a few of the Nighthawks escaped to Romney. Still find that name funny. When we smashed them up after that affair with Princess Anita. They certainly won't dare treat Krondor streets for a while yet. I've been trekking around down here for fun and because I wanted to try to find out more when I ran into those fellows. So why have you come back so soon to Krondor, Locky? I thought you were going to be gone after another 4 months or so. I've got bad news from the Northlands. Winter is coming. Looks like the Dark Brothers were stirring again. They raised Myrmendamus battle standards over Sargoth, and there is a Moradil army gathering to attack the kingdom. This Moradil used to be one of their clan chieftains, something of a hero during the Rift War against the Tyranny too. I thought Prince Arutha would be interested in talking to him. I I don't like this, Locky. The Moradil stirring again in the north with someone mimicking the Guild of Death. My bump of trouble. Oh, you have one too. Weirdos. My bump of trouble says that things are going to get far worse before they get better. It's been acting up all week. I assume since you're down here that you're trying to get into the palace the way I showed you a few years ago? Yes. I was thinking I would have to pry off the grate somehow. But if you have the key, it would save me a great deal of trouble. Still on me. It's all yours. I can find my own way into the palace. I'm going to creep around a while longer, because I'm a creep, and see if I can unravel this particular mystery. Creepily. Suit yourself. I, for one, am anxious to get out of this hole. Come and get me for breakfast tomorrow, after I've spoken to Prince Arutha. Dear. So that was Senor James. He's going to be kind of important for the game. Now, where's that letter? Does that open this particular hatch? Actually, exit and save, because I don't want to break the key on the wrong... I doubt I'm going to be reloading if I do, but just for safety's sake. There we go. Royal Key of Krondor. What does it say? An eagle soaring high over Mountain's Peak. It opens every door in the Prince's Palace. Now that's certainly a nice thing to have. No good, it doesn't fit. Okay, so it's not this one. We're going to look on then. I don't want to backtrack to a different grade, because I doubt this is how this dungeon works, but we knew that we can just backtrack and find another 2 grades if we find nothing else. Sorry if I'm drinking too loudly, but hot chocolate is just something that needs to be kind of slurped. Because it's delicious and you need to slurp delicious things. So, oh right, that's what we need the rope for. A pit yawned before them. Careful not to edge too close and fall in Locky or Sugar's head. The only way we're getting across that is to swing across it. Swingers that we are. Glancing up at a small hook to the ceiling, he nodded. Apparently, we're not the only ones to have faced this dilemma. I think I could attach a rope up there. Shall we try to swing across? Yes, please. This gave me the creeps the first time I did it. Because it doesn't look like it's working. And it's a dead end. Jolly good. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, damn it. Yeah. You've luckily flailed and that's the last of them. Yeah, you actually need to click it before you can swing across, which is a bit silly, but there you go. I did save after that conversation with Senor James. Yep. There we go. And I couldn't open that grate. So that pit is just on the left over there. And if there's no path to the right, then that means we just have to go back. Yeah, we will have to go back. Pit over there, nothing else. Okay. So yeah, there's not only the political situation with the Moradil and everything. Oh, there's a chest. Did I open that? I think I did. There's also a Guild of Death, a Guild of Thieves, and Imposters. Yep, it's empty. Yeah, you'd think a city like Krondor, which is basically a capital, wouldn't have a major 3-day problem if their gate broke. It's just a tiny bit silly, I'd say, but apparently stuff like this happens regularly here. Okay, so there are those nighthawks we killed. Let's just carry on this way. There's a path to the right, which we're not going to take because I'm getting better and better at this hugging the left wall thing. You just need to be completely straight with it. Just no exceptions, no compromises. Just hug the left wall. Hug it. Hug all hell out of it. Another one here. See, this is because this is actually hard for me, not taking a passage when I see it. Because I'm really easy to distract. Every time I see something I could go where I haven't been before, or think I haven't been before, I'm all like, ooh, new! But it's not good for keeping a sense of orientation, obviously. Not in dungeons like this. And it's a pretty boring dungeon. Sewer thing. The funny thing is, it's a sewer, because, you know, every RPG needs to have a sewer level. It's a law somewhere written down, I guess. Commandment. But usually the sewer levels actually have sewage in them, which this one doesn't. Except maybe there's sewage down those pits, which makes our recent death all the more disgusting. Yes. I don't know if you can fail in this swinging thing if you have a rope. That happened to me before. It always looks like you're failing it and falling in. Like, but it never does. Okay, so maybe this leads to the castle. Might well be, might well be. See if there's any other chests around here. Now navigate around and try to find the invisible ladder of invisibility again. Okay. Nope, it doesn't fit. Curses! Okay, we already wasted a third of our lockpicks in here, that's not good. Oh yeah, of course. You need to go exactly there. Otherwise you have to turn around awkwardly. You can't just walk diagonally, because that would be silly. Oh, it's getting dark again. Yeah, the torch is running out, but we have enough of those. And there's no reason not to use them. Come on. We already have it. That's just not true. It's dark, we don't have a torch lit. Can't see a thing. There we go. And it's another dead... No, it's not a dead end. You can turn here. And another ladder. Maybe this one will be it. I really... Now I'm curious where those other ladders lead. I really am, because if you approach it logically, I mean the situation, they can't lead to the castle, because if they led to the castle, our key would fit. Considering that apparently it locks all the doors to the castle. So if they lead anywhere, where do they lead? I may well return at some point, because I never tried it. Yes. Ah, very well. To the castle we go! The gate swung open. Revolted by the thick scent of excrement in the chamber, Locky hastened to the ladder affixed on the far wall and descended its filth-slick rungs. Behind him, Gorath and Owen reluctantly did likewise, gaffing on the noxious vapors in the shaft. "This is nothing," Locky grunted, shoving upwards against the grating. All the windows in the palace are open right now. You ought to smell it in the winter. It's disgusting. Darkness surrounded them as they slithered out of the privy like worms. I'm sorry, They're only impressions of the chamber provided by the faint flicker of distant firelight. 10 yards before them, the hall joined with an elaborate colonnade stretching in either direction. Somehow I hadn't pictured my first visit to Krondor like this, Owen sighed, falling blindly into step behind Gareth and the seigneur. What, you didn't like the romantic tour? Locky chuckled, and slapped Owen on the behind. Not many people get to see this way into the palace. For obvious reasons. Drawing up short, Locky's features brightened as he observed a pair of approaching figures lost in conversation. Self-conscious of his bedraggled condition, he straightened his uniform and cleared his throat with a stentorian air. Greetings, Prince Arutha and Master Magician Pug. So that's Prince Arutha, and the other guy, we can assume is Pug. As glad as I am at the sight of you safely home again, Locky, I can't say that my nose is as well pleased. I thought we had broken you and Senior James of clamoring around in the sewers. It's nice to see all of them again. You know the way of old habits, Highness. We encountered a bit of trouble with the gates, and so I chose a more expedient, though somewhat more disagreeable path. It came to a happy end, however. James told us to send word that he is well and would see you in the morning. Incurable sewer rats, the both of you. I shall have to order that each of you be accompanied by a score of washing maidens to keep you presentable enough for court. Welcome home, Locky. Thank you. As happy as I am to be here, I'm afraid I come with bad news from the Northlands. You know, winter is coming. I'm sorry. I expected as much. With the false nighthawks prowling my streets above and below it can only mean the Morthel are up to their old mischief. What do you know? Motioning to Gareth, Locky introduced the former Morthel chieftain with a wave. Slowly Gareth lowered his hood. The gasps and startled reactions of those crowding the hall helped mask the stealthy entrance of a second Morthel in the chamber. This one armed with a longbow. Excuse me? Oh, it's another assassin or what? Yeah, laggy lag. Assassin! Get down! Awesome. I want to be able to do that. Oh, and learn that spell. Chapter 2. Shadow of the Nighthawks. And yeah, we're going to end this video here. I'm going to introduce you to Chapter 2 in the next one. And until then, hope you're all, well, you're taking care of yourselves. And that you have fun. Bye bye.